Hi, I'm Jon Kenfield, and continuing the series 50 Common Causes of Conflict in Family Business. This is session number 24, Confusing Roles, relating to owners, leaders, managers, and employees. One of the very common causes of conflict that we find ourselves dealing with is confusion about roles and responsibilities in the business, and the conflict that flows from people apparently either ignoring assigned roles or trampling over specific authorities, or simply not knowing what they're supposed to do and then being held accountable for something for which they never realized they were responsible. One of the fundamentals of business best practice is to have an organization in which everybody knows what their role is and what performance is expected of them in that particular role. When that's turned into an organization chart, we can identify that we have in any given business leaders, managers, and employees. You may have noticed that I did not include owners in that listing because owners have no place inside the business. Of course, they have a place outside of the business as the owners, but that needs to be exerted at a high level with the leaders, with the board, and perhaps with the appointment and removal of directors, not directly within the business by interference with operational matters. So, what do we do to avoid the conflicts that arise through lack of clarity about roles? It's very common in a family business where owners often seem to think there's no need for anyone to have titles, it's all a load of nonsense, because they, of course, as owners, are supremely confident that they have total authority. Meanwhile, everybody else wonders just where they fit and what they're supposed to do and why it is that from time to time things they thought they should be doing simply gets taken away from them, done for them, or interfered with. Well, the solution for this problem, I believe, is to create an organization chart with a dotted line. Sounds simple. Above the dotted line is where the board of directors sits, and that's where owners also have influence if they are to have direct influence in the business. Above the dotted line, work is only to be undertaken in relation to strategy, governance, supervision, risk management. There is no operational role for anybody who sits above the dotted line unless they also have a specific operational role within the business. Below the dotted line is where everything happens in the business. That's where people do the doing. That's where managers manage the part of the business for which they are responsible. That's where employees do whatever tasks they're required to do to discharge their duties and to help the business make money. In the meantime, out to the side of this organization chart and not within it is a box in which the owners as owners should remain. By all means, they can communicate to the leaders of the business, the directors. Often they're the same people. And those directors obviously need to communicate with people working below the dotted line, which may include them as well when they have an operational responsibility, which is going to happen in all other than quite large businesses. But the secret to all of this is have clearly defined roles and responsibilities and have everybody understand the point of a dotted line. If you found this useful, please take a look at the other videos in the series and let other people know about it. Thank you.